trying to go for that spleef. Will not be able to abduct anyone off of Shopify Rebellion, but here comes another one. And I love this. They were scouting it out with the crypto the whole time. So now Oki is able to secure them that kill. Of course, we have the poking battle going on. NRG are starting to make their moves right now, and we get a little bit of a replay here. Fusion just getting those nades in. Team Liquid get blown up.
Albert Lily, who got that care package earlier, having that red helmet. EMP just to start off this fight here for them. Enemy's gonna put down that gen. Gonna try to get the res here up on the high ground. Go next, get eliminated. Night Squad's left. This is a 5-16 pileup in this building alone.
Twisted Mind trying to play gatekeepers with this Watson right now. Charging forward though, but Crook is forced to back off to heal up. Enemy though does not want to give them any kind of space, but the Altar is making this battlefield extremely difficult to play off of right now, and he is forced to try and finish off this fence, but it's Alliance still alive. Effect playing off the knockdown shield here. He's not going to have that much time. He's just trying his best to survive for as long as possible. They have hit top 5.
Meanwhile, 100 Thieves is seeing everything go down on the other side of that fence line. They're trying to go right there in the middle of the street. 3 squads left. VP, who come out on top from the west side, looking at Shopify Rebellion as 100 Thieves are trying to clear up their side. It's Shopify who are looking at VP. Everyone's so incredibly low. Slayer only using the knockdown for some cover, but we're nowhere to go. VP get eliminated, and 100 Thieves are the healthiest team right now as they're trying to wrap around the fence.
Verholt holds the angle, gets the knock. That's Kai, Zainu, and Koisful down. 100 Thieves bide their time and control that eastern edge of Skyhook to get the victory. Trying to reestablish themselves, reset in this fight. The syringe down for Slayer. Zach gets that bat off in time, but Slayer takes enough damage as Jen Burton wants to chase after it.
Nice and steady here before they slide in. Zach trying to provide the cover fire, but point blank, they get the trade here. Luke being able to get that knock onto Jen. Phony now wrapping around the crates before sliding in with the Devo. That's all he needs. Nice jump with the double jump on the Sparrow, but it's a suppressed fire just so that way they can get the rest. That's the difference in the composition that we just saw right there with Jen now being able to get the reset on the medkit.
We've seen the 2v3s out from Alliance, but this time around, they don't have the eyes in the sky for themselves. VK Gaming taking these a little bit too slow. There's the first knock, not quite yet from Effect.
Effect with the 9 KP, almost 4K, 3.5, and he is beaming right now with the R9. Gold extended mag here. He gets the next knock. He is jumping around. The Ash Dash is in the air, but it's a Newcastle that he's put up against as a Kraber shot is more than enough to finish off that knock. No playing around these knockdown shields, but he's looking to get aggressive.
Oh my god, QQ! What are you doing? He's come down to 1v1. That mobile shield making it extremely difficult, but Effect is jumping around like a spider monkey, and he doesn't know what to do. The shield swap isn't enough. Alliance secure the win once again. The 2v3 Demons Alliance take game number 2.
Though as everyone now starting to pop up, goodbye Watson Fences. And now you're going to see the likes of Fuse become very, very influential in these fights. Shopify Rebellion now, it's MT on his own, 5 HP or so. They are eliminated. ROC and Faxalon with the clutch.
May have time to get the res here though, because everyone else, no he won't. It's a big send, and it's an important send as well to shut down ROC.
Yeah, Crazy Raccoon swing out of this busy hut-based area and claim the space for themselves. Fusion now up onto the top, onto the tiles, up onto their tippy toes on this hut. January firing blind but can't connect. Fusion eliminated as VK will hold, and most importantly, all 3 stay up.
Yeah, Crazy Raccoon now going to have that southern side. They have the wall to work with here, but they don't want to push up too quickly. They want the other teams to fight first.
Crazy Raccoon firing through the fences, hoping that they're not going to be stunned for long enough to get some shots down, but it's VK Gaming, and it goes to a 1v1. It's St. Jude with the opportunity to swing, with the opportunity to clutch, but they cannot do it, and VK Gaming will win your match number 3.
VK Gaming, but Team Liquid also a 2 here, so this is a 2v2.
Neos all comes blasting through the door with the Rampage singing a tune here. Takes down Sharky. They're looking for the finish here, just trying to bash down this castle wall, and will be able to get the finish. Now G looking for Sky Nades here. If they can hit a big banger here, that would be massive. Guild gets a knock on the GG though. Funk will go down thanks to that devotion. Effect takes some damage. 11 kills to his name to repeat once again. And it's another not being finished this time by Alliance. NRG trying to hold strong here as SBI and GG will both go down. It's NRG versus Alliance to see who comes out on top here. Hackis, he'll swing down from the high ground. Effect will pick up another. Effect will pick up, if I'm not mistaken, all three once again. Effect is on fire.
Nobody trying to overcommit yet, though. Every team here is holding their own corner on the edge of that next zone. As we take a look at that replay, Shopify, Koiful falling incredibly low. Zainu with these hipfire shots. It was the motherload, though, dealing just enough damage to cut them off.
Oh my goodness, it was a 1v2 here in the RRX versus Shopify Rebellion.
Oh my goodness.
That was so incredibly close.
Hurled at his feet, and rivals are trying to push in. They're trying to wrap up behind 100 Thieves, and then 100 Thieves will get sandwiched if they don't pay attention to SAUL.
That's a Nox gas grenade right on top of 100 Thieves. Knock them out. SAUL going in for the finishing blow, but rival esports are full and healthy as SAUL with that high ground, almost getting the knock, and there it is on the Gobcap.
With a nice handshake with rivals, SAUL walk up, take a nice deep breath.
Zone's closing in. 100 Thieves are holding it on the north side, trying to gatekeep RRX, and that's the first knock onto Nanane from VP. Now 100 Thieves still dealing with that RRX. They're getting flanked. It's going to be Gaming Gladiators on top of them.
And now VP have the perfect opportunity to third party this. They need to close in the gap as 100 Thieves take this fight versus Gaming Gladiators. Motherload called in. Blast is literally one shot though. Having to be careful. Bangle rolling in here. Rolling Thunder. Just enough. 2 squads left. Burrows is popping up. They're looking to get the reset, but taking way too long as VP for free walk up to take the dub.
That's what I'm talking about. VP needed to convert. They are so good when it comes to Stormpoint.
And here we go. NRG.
Slayer takes damage. Big fuse on the motherload is going to hurt. NRG here. Numbers in the favor. Heavily right now on VP. They've just got to play this one slowly. NRG will be eliminated. Crazy Raccoon know they're there. You see the pings coming in here from Obli. Now they know. VP burst out, but it's going to be Karampu who gets the first knock here. Zach Mason will follow. VP decimated. VP dealt with. Yeah, GG are making that play that you talk about, just wrapping all the way around as we take a look back at that Crazy Raccoon versus VP fight. It was over almost before it started.
Need a thermite grenade.
Gab is the angle that I don't think Team Liquid are aware of. You can see him at the top left side of your screen here. He knows where 2 players. He's waiting for the help to come in so they can angle out these 2 players. Jaguaris has to cross to his teammates. Oh! But the shots with the 30-30 from Jaguaris, but then the Kraber shots come in. Team Liquid, 2 players alive. Oh my god, the shots coming in from the R9. It's a 1v2. It's a 1v3, excuse me, and Rival Esports will close it out. The Kraber and the R9 sprays immaculate from Rival Esports.
I mean, that Kraber shot was a savior.
They don't really have much of an option outside of a zip line to get into any space. Alliance stuck in a corner in more than one way.
I mean, this game is far more important for the likes of RRX and Liquid than it is for Alliance. But they go up, they go over, and they find a rock.
The evac movement, and now they're sending it on to Liquid. Liquid's some good damage though, but the thermite's going to go down, but dealing with effect can be important. Unlucky. We'll make those numbers a little bit more comfortable, but it's an easy cleanup as RRX will swoop in behind the fight between Alliance and Team Liquid and will cool themselves.
Meanwhile, Rock wants to get as much KP as they want. They know they are on God's spot. They have the high ground. They're looking at the solo of S8UL. They're looking at the solo of Alliance, and it's just a matter of time before Rock comes out on top here if they keep holding these angles.
Sharky's got his dancing shoes on. Unlucky, unfortunately, has to deal with that devotion. And there's the drop down from Rock Esports. They're getting a little bit of the ring around here, but the Pathy will be able to drop in. Oh, nice tracking almost. Rock Esports secure the dub off of a very well-earned God spot. Gonna say about it, try and put a stop right now. A lot of utility thrown out onto 100 Thieves, and they've got Sheila ready to go for this. Boney tries to get kidnapped. It's not gonna quite work. No, it's successful. He gets off of this.
Oh no! Crying close to the this is a blue Evo shield here too. Everybody eats here for 100 Thieves.
They want this victory, try and get that better seeding again. The importance of the seeding when we go into the finals as Phony finds the first knock onto Koiful. Shopify Rebellion. It's a very... Wait, this is just game number 1 all over again.
Getting a little sense of deja vu out here while Phony tries to pelt them with this bow check. The circle, though, is closing right behind his back. They need to start moving over to the other side. That's why Phony is on the race. Get that information repositioned right now as 100 Thieves also look at Shopify, who are pinched in between both of these teams.
It's going to be 100 Thieves versus VP to finish things all off. Shopify Rebellion trying their best to survive, but the Sheilas are out in play. The amp coverage down here for Jen Burn, and they are ready to finish things off with VP.
Both of these teams will be able to find themselves in that final lobby as Jen Burden lets Sheila sing before dropping down from Pride Rock. Verholst, though, missing out on some shots, and he only has 6 bullets in this Devo on the sticks, while Jen gets taken out by Slayer.
And now, with that next knock on Phony, it's all VP. Verholst, can he do it? There's the knock, but no! The repeat comes out, and it will be VP securing the last victory on the day. That's going to put them in 4th overall with 76 points.
Man, look how close Shopify was, though, at least. Sitting in 9th place, that's why they were so desperate to hold on, but they were pinched. Really hard situation to be in. 57 tied together with JD Gaming. They wanted to be in that top 7, but even better look, though, are our top 7 teams